brother's Big Wack, rest in peace. See, that's where Lil Wack kicks in. He's always here. So see, I can adapt and adjust. I think.
But you're too big of a personality to be a part of that anymore.
I think the part of me that other people lack that's from the streets is that they are who they are. They're one-dimensional, right?
Because you could talk shit with the
best. Put me in a church congregation, I can have a conversation with them. You put me in front of a bunch of fucking bums, I can have a conversation with them. You put me in front of a bunch of convicts in jail right now, I can have a conversation with them. A bunch of juvenile delinquents, I can have a conversation with them. You put me in front of a crowd of the LGBTQ, I can have a conversation with them. You say, Wack, the meeting's on the 50th floor with a bunch of moguls. You put me in front of Elon Musk, it's been proven. I can have a conversation with him.
What do you mean been proven?
It's been proven. He's been around. You've been around Elon.
I spent like 6-7 hours with him.
Nice.
Having a conversation.
6-7 hours with Elon. 100% That's crazy.
Like on his
Great
jet,
guy.
like him and Kanye.
Like, shout out like Kanye.
What's that like?
Elon.
Tell him about his jet. He's got a jet.
I'm going to tell you
he's got like
what
an Iron Man
I
jet.
loved about Elon. The fact that if he didn't tell you or you didn't know who he was, you wouldn't have known it.
Yep.
Dude is so
down to earth.
Down to earth. He allowed me because I was at, SpaceX in Brownsville, not
no way.
fucking Carson or whatever.
Yeah.
We're in Brownsville.
Yeah.
Elon sends his jet, pick us up in Austin.
How fast was that jet, by the way?
That motherfucker was up in 3 seconds, bro. Fucking wings. This shit was fast. Like, it was fast.
Yeah, miniature spaceship.
It was different, right?
Yeah.
So we get there. He sends the people to get us. We come in. And what I liked about Elon is the same thing Kanye has going now, right? They have normalized themselves.
You have to.
It's not a bunch of fucking covert people around. Elon came. He had his girl, his kid on his shoulders. He's like, come on, guys, let's go walk around. And I'm like, where we going? He's like, wherever you want to go.
He's dolo.
And you must be like, what the fuck?
I'm like, yo, can I take the phone off? He said, ordinarily you can't, but fuck it, you my guest, go ahead, I'm cool. Elon kicked.
Wait, he said you can't?
Yeah, like go ahead. You know, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Right? He fucking started a rocket in front of us. Like, literally. I got the footage. I swear to God. Some crazy shit, right? But
he's like, you want to see my shit? You want to see?
You want to see my rocket?
Yeah, you want to see my rocket?
Like,
what the fuck?
Us like normal, and there was not one question that he didn't answer.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm like, I was like, I'm paying attention. I'm like, hey, your people don't have uniform? He's like, nah. I want them to be comfortable. I'm like, so what kind of work hours? They are, I could be wrong, but as long as they're at work before noon, then their clock starts.
That's us. He rolls out of bed at what time? 11. I'm always like, don't lie, don't bullshit.
You gotta put your hours in. But
Yeah.
if you want to, if you want to get off at, if it's a 10-hour day, you show up at 6, then your 10 start like.
Yeah.
And I'm asking people, I'm like, hey, how's Elon? Oh, he's great. He's cool. He's like a brother, like a father figure. Like, so all his people on the plant, at the plant is like, cool. 'Cause, I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We went in and had lunch. You know what I mean? And the dude was just a cool dude.
You were there with Ye, right?
Yeah. He was a cool dude. And it was like.
Because they're working on something big. Obviously, I'm not going to speak about it.
Yeah. Him and Ye's chemistry is like great. Like, they're really, not only are they friends, but they
they're actually friends.
They challenge each other
on crazy shit
and whatever it is their conversations about and doing things.
You see a lot of similarities between the two?
100%.
Yeah, and I see them.
I'm asking him.
No, I see them both feeding. They both feed off each other. Like Elon said some crazy shit. Ye had said something about investing in something or whatever, something of that nature. And he was like, I really don't invest, I just build things.
Yeah.
But that sparked some shit in Ye.